For Easy Street Productions co-founder Maureen Collins, seeing Colleen Chance, one of her former students, open up a dance studio of her own is quite special.
When I think of Colleen as that person who came up through the ranks and who has admired me, it's so humbling. And we shed a lot of tears together and we laugh very hard together. I cannot tell you how much pride I have when I go over to her studio and watch her with the kids. It just reminds me so much of myself that I'm like, wow, she really did pick up a few of my tips. And I'll tell you, she teaches me a whole lot right now about patience and understanding and not letting it really get the best of you.
Colleen began as a little rascal with Easy Street Productions as a child and eventually became one of the key performers in the group.
When I was a little girl, I saw Pump Boys and Dinettes at the Uptown Theater, and when I saw Maureen Collins on stage, I knew that's what I wanted to do. Granted, even though I was a very shy little girl, but I think she helped actually to bring me out of my cage, so to speak. And I mean, I would just watch them and I just wanted to soak everything up like a sponge and learn from them. And so they really taught me a lot on how I wanted to be a teacher also, especially working with Maureen with the workshops and everything. And so they really just inspired me. Again, I use that word inspire, but they truly did.
Colleen was a little rascal. She was maybe 9 years old, something like that. She was in my very first class of Rascals, and we did the performance of Miracle on Easy Street. It was actually called Yuletime Celebration, and we did that at Stambaugh Auditorium. And then Colleen every year sang as a rascal as long as she could. She was already a talented dancer. As soon as she could audition for dancing, she did for the Christmas show, she became a dancer. And then I believe it was in 2005, Colleen became one of our featured singers, and she has been one of those from then on.
The experiences with the Easy Street shows and workshops led Colleen to establish a different kind of dance studio.
You know, dance, I grew up dancing, and it teaches you so much more than just dance. You learn how to be on time places, you learn how to listen, you learn, you know, just how to be in a group of people and get along and not be nitpicking other people, and that's one of the biggest things I wanted when I opened the studio, and that's why I called it Inspire. Our job was to educate, motivate, and create, and my kids help me do that all the time. I was tired of the competition scene. We are a recreational studio, so we don't do any dance competitions. I found that it was burning the kids out a little bit, and not every kid wants to compete. So I wanted a place for those kids that want to just come, have fun, learn dance, but they're still getting that competition level education.
As you might expect, performance nights can be overwhelming, so Maureen helps out at recital time.
My role here tonight is best friend. So if I can be here during her recital and give her a little bit of freedom to take that deep breath and just enjoy her kids, then I'm really thrilled to be here. And a lot of the people that go here come to Easy Street, vice versa. We trade off people, so it works out really nice.
And then on the big night, it's always exciting to see the kids and the parents enjoying the performances.